The man swallowed the pill. The next second, he suddenly found himself out on the street. He pulled out his phone and discovered he had somehow jumped forward to the next day. But he had absolutely no memory of what happened yesterday. Back at work, his co-workers were complaining about not wanting to be there. So Mike volunteered to cover their night shifts. While his colleagues were away, Mike popped another pill. Instantly, he was transported to the next evening. Mike still felt completely energized. His co-workers thanked him for covering. This convinced Mike that these pills were pretty useful. When he got home, his girlfriend complained that Mike wasn't taking life seriously. But Mike just ignored her. He wanted to become a director. His girlfriend had been with him for 10 years though. Mike's directing career still hadn't taken off. So she wanted him to face reality. She hoped he'd settle down and start a family. Mike acted like he didn't care about her nagging. But deep down, these issues kept him up at night. Finally, he decided to follow his girlfriend's advice. He went to see a therapist. The doctor gave him a box of special pills. If he took one, he could forget 24 hours of memories. That way, he could get a good night's sleep. The next day, Mike went to a classmate's wedding. Since he didn't have a successful career, he was afraid of being judged. So Mike swallowed a pill. It was like he time traveled. From then on, whenever Mike faced something unpleasant, he'd take a pill to escape. One day, after listening to his girlfriend's nagging, Mike looked over at the calendar. The results for the directing competition he'd entered were coming out in a week. So he took 3 pills at once, wanting to know the outcome. Sure enough, he jumped forward 7 days. When Mike found the competition results though, he discovered he hadn't won. After that day, Mike became completely dejected. His co-workers saw his condition and started talking behind his back. When Mike heard them, he used the pills to skip that day entirely. When job hunting, he felt the interview pressure was too much, so he took more pills to avoid it. But no company was willing to hire Mike. Soon, Mike's dependence on the pills got worse and worse. Before long, he'd finished the entire bottle. He went back to the doctor asking for another box. But the doctor said the pills had serious side effects and refused to prescribe more. Mike wouldn't give up, so when the doctor stepped out, he secretly stole a bunch of pills.